Good job.
What?
Good job camping. Huh?
I'm going to kill my mom. I have pocket.
Yeah.
And it's a pocket go at my house.
Correct.
At my camping house.
Good morning, Danielle, again. We're going to make a little run. So I figured, why not pop on? Welcome in, and thank you for those thumbs up. Morning is nice. We had a good breakfast, a good walk. Now we're going to take a little drive.
To make garden away my mom.
And going to see baby brother, huh? How's Mississippi this morning? Beautiful Saturday here. I mean, it's 38 degrees, but it's a pretty day. Time's a wasting. It'll be lunchtime before too long. Well, the sun is a little slow about rising here, but it's a coming, it's a coming. Hello, Annie. Good morning. Grandma Annie said hello.
For real?
Yes.
Like actually real?
Oh, and now the sun's coming out. There you go. Scramble them eggs up. Eggs are a good protein. That deer crossing over here. See the deer?
I know it.
That's one deer for the morning. And somebody actually camping in a tent. Hello, Plywood. Welcome back. Hello, Valerie. Well, there are people on the sides of the road hunting the deer this morning, so probably what got them spooked around. Rick at 38, 39 degrees now. Woke up a chilly morning, but the sun's finally coming out and going to warm it up. I think we got a high of 53 or something like that. Chilly but pretty. I would have thought all this corn would have been off by now. But even the farmers get busy. Hello, TGE Hit. G-Money, welcome in. Well, we were supposed to have rain yesterday and this morning, but they kept changing it and changing it and changing it, so we took a chance. Looked like the rain has cleared us already. Still raining. Where you at right now? 4 eggs is about right for one person now. Wichita, Kansas. You guys getting any of that big high wind storms coming through? Northwest Ohio is pretty clear this weekend. Probably be the last trip out in the camper, unless we get some kind of unexpected crazy warm weather in November. And we'll have to go out and do a little boondocking somewhere. Probably definitely done with the tent camping this year. Maybe me and Mrs. D will do a little hotel camping somewhere. Driving would be a lot easier on my body, I would hope. Mississippi got all the rain earlier in the year, while everybody else was in a drought. Not today, man. We got a full cup of coffee and we're rolling along. Only one gas station between here and 32 Mile Way. Hello, Daniel. How you doing? Where are you from? Hit them thumbs up, guys. What's going on out there? Oh, I'm way over half the tank. That's about 278 more miles, it says. That'll probably get me today, tomorrow, and probably to work Monday and Tuesday. Double tap that screen, fellas, if you haven't already. Tell us all where you're from. That'll be all right, Danielle. All right, Rick, we will see you soon, man. Hello, Krista, Kira, how are you doing? Valerie, where are you from? Did you tell us? Deep in the heart of Texas. It's all right, Daniel. Appreciate you. I should probably grab my hiking boots. Welcome in, folks. Double tap that screen. What is your plans today, Daniel? Steven. I'm going to make a little quick trip over to the house and back. Got to grab my hiking boots and drop off the granddaughter. I can't read that. I had a great night with Mandy and Heather last night. It was amazing. Justin Henry was so jealous. All right. I don't know who any of those people are. But I can see I gotta go. See you later, Browntown. Every once in a while you get those idiots. Fort Collins, Colorado. Welcome in. You were dreaming you were dreaming? That's kind of funny. I know you were dreaming you were slapping people, but did you dream you would burn the eggs? Good morning, Ken. We got plenty of fuel, thank you. Them are good dreams there, Taylor. Daniel, here comes that gas station you were talking about. Hello, Paul. How are we doing? I need to get me some of this here heavy equipment. $2.85 a gallon. It's coming down again. Two bad dreams and you burnt your breakfast. That's a good day. Good job. Good job, Paul. As long as you got a smile on your face, you can go anywhere. Where is what, Daniel? The gas station? I just passed it. It's in Northwest Ohio. Gross. You got bright skies, but it's 38 degrees. It's a little colder than it looks out here. It's on the left. Here in about 20 miles, Daniel, there'll be gas stations everywhere. See, are you asleep? Nope. Almost. We had a pretty good bunch in here this morning from Mississippi and Alabama, Texas. Northwest Ohio, yes. How you doing, Mo? Oh, I'm just running back to the house to get me some hiking boots and drop the granddaughter off, and we're going back to the camping. Yes, they are. I just told them yesterday when we came through it was so cold they even got the hay wrapped up in blankets. The cows are all out in the middle of the field. They want to be beamed up by the aliens. Yep, we have Amish a little bit further to the west. A pretty good-sized community. There's about 20 cow over there in the field, so they're all standing up, so that means no chance of rain today. I figured I'd do a little drive live this morning, maybe do a little fishing live later on. Definitely going to have a little fire live tonight. See how many watch hours we can get for the day. Oh yeah, you ever see the cows that get beamed up by the flying saucers? I seen a video game like that once. Yeah, I'm right on the lake where I'm camping at. Ten o'clock a.m. Good morning, Charles. How was your night? Another rough one, huh? Guys, the comments are flying by so correct that I can't read them all, but if I miss something, just say it again. Coffee, baby. hot black coffee. Ten o'clock now, 40 degrees finally. We're moving right on up, folks. Earl Grey, probably without sugar or molasses. Maybe a spot of honey, I don't know. That is true, Daniel, that is true. Thank you very much. Ohio. And you're further south than I am, Plywood. What's going on here? It's going to be a freeze here pretty soon. .29 at the camper this morning when I got up. I do believe the winter is upon us, folks. Won't be too long, Daniel, and I'll be getting some lunch. I still have a full cup of coffee. Good job, Bill. Good job. Where are you from, Bill? No snacks today, baby. Go back and snack on some campfire brats and beans. Iowa here. Welcome in. Northwest Ohio. Hit those thumbs up, guys, and tell us about your day out there. Charles, chats are going by pretty quick, so feel free to answer some questions for me if you like, if you're feeling up to it. Can I say what again there, Daniel? Still got a lot, Daniel. Still got a lot. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Keith. A beautiful chilly day today, Tyler. Daniel, I told you earlier on how many miles I had, so it's about 8 miles difference. I know exactly how many the truck says I have left. Welcome in, welcome in. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hello, Germany. Probably so, Charles. I'd say so. That is correct, Plywood. No, we're in Ohio right now, Paul. Good morning, Germany. Good morning. Charles can translate that. Well, we need, what's her name in here? Lu Shin to translate for us. Good morning, he says. Guten Morgen. There's more deer crossing the road up here, Lucy. She's asleep. You see all the deer crossing the road in front of us, fellas? 6 of them coming out of that corn patch. All does. Crazy deer. And we're back, folks. Sorry about that. Hope you got to see all the deer crossing the road. Anybody doing anything exciting on this beautiful Saturday? Hello, Guardian. Welcome in. Absolutely. Even in town we have farmers. Nice little Massey Ferguson right there. Them boys are taking the corn off today. Yeah, we got a little bit of corn left on up here. All the hay, the straw, and everything. The beans are already off. I mean, they go from taking off the corn to plowing up the fields, disking, fertilizing, right back at it, changing drain tile. They got to get ready for next year. Yeah, Daniel, I'm asleep. That was a bridge we crossed over, not a rumble patch on the side of the road. The car has automatic driving system, so I'm sitting in the back seat. See what I mean? It says, "Do not talk to me." That's what the car says. Welcome in, folks. That's only in that's in the other county, not here. Bundle up. What is that, Paul? This nice little town, Charles, has about, I think, 47,000 people. And it's not even the county seat. That's where we usually stop every morning, right there. The county seat of the county only has about 6,000 people, so. Hey, we might hit it on the way back out. I'll probably need another coffee. Yeah, where I was born, we had a constant 2,000, but the way everything's going now, I'm sure it's probably doubled by now. Yeah, they're doing away with all the stop signs around here too. All they want to do is those fancy roundabouts. They're all about going in circles. Carry a couple of those in your pocket for when you get cold. That'd be like internal sweat too. That'll warm you from the inside out, Paul. My granddaughter is snoring in the back seat. Good McDonald's, Donald. How loud is that signal light? Can you guys hear a second? Man, I love fried green tomatoes. Imagine how loud it is to me every day. But I'm surprised with my ears, I can still hear it. Defiance. Can you hear the grandkids snoring? Well, they say Chevy is the heartbeat of America. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I got to get out of here before the parade gets going. They'll shut down the streets on me. Everybody's lined up for the big Halloween parade. General Anthony Wayne defied, I think it was the British troops, to try and take his little fort here, and he held them off each and every time. So that's how it got its name, Defiance. Good history there, Plywood, good history. There was actually 3 small forts built in this town. Welcome in, folks, welcome in. Yeah, it's kind of a local topic, but you know, once you get away, most people haven't even heard of the town, let alone anything else. Yay, Daniel, did you lose us? You know, if you hit the subscribe button and click that bell, we'll always be there on your homepage. Well, I'm ready for Halloween to be over with and all the Christmas stuff to start going up. I see people already stringing the lights up. I think I'm only going to put Christmas lights up around my fire pit. Yeah, it used to be a couple of the main routes through Ohio went through here. 15, 18, 24. Well, let me back in here. I will drop the granddaughter off and grab my shoes, and then we'll be right back on the highway. So give me about 3 minutes. I'll be back and forth making a little noise. We've done had all of our Halloween here, Daniel. 1 second, folks. Lucy dear. Lucy, we're home. Unsnap your thing there, baby. Happy face. There you go. Come on. You can just carry it. Come on. I'll get your bag for you. You have a good nap? Last load in, folks, and I will be right back. that wasn't too bad. I had to take the garbage out too, so let's roll it. Who's playing Mountain? What did I miss, man? Daniel, you still there, buddy? Way to go, way to go. Still at 7, still at 17 likes. Good job, pal. I got a snack here. Look here, whole grain crackers. Now you don't have to worry about me. I even got a fresh coffee while I was in there. Florence, y'all. Yeah, she was going to town. Yeah, I'm just having a little snack here, Daniel. And they're pretty crunchy, as you could probably hear. Thank you for that thumbs up. Welcome in, welcome in. Excellent. Well, good morning, Bruce Wayne. How you doing? I do thank you, Daniel. Drop me a comment on one of my videos and let me know. And that way I can follow you back. If you guys are looking for subscribers on here, feel free to post your channel in the comments below. That will help get people to follow you. Tell us about your channels. That will also help. How's the weather down in Orlando, Bruce? Yeah, I would hate that. A little over 30 days, and me and the wife are going to come down to Venice. Stay a week. There you go, Charles. How many subs you got now, Charles? Are you building it? Veins? $85, you're doing good. Then we'll get to face the sunshine here for about 2 miles. I don't know where Camperman is at this morning. He popped in earlier. Oh, it looks warm, but it is not. 44 right now. I think the high is 53 today. I think that would be good fishing. I do have a fresh thing of night crawlers. I got a few brats. I think I'm gonna save one for this evening and go out to the little canal there at the camping site and see if I can latch onto one. It'll be a long fire tonight. I got 3 big bundles and man, it burned. Well, I burned one last night and it went for almost 2 hours. So if you got time to hang out tonight about 7 o'clock, please do so. Welcome in, folks. Mickey D's is crowded. I'm glad I went ahead and threw me a coffee on real quick when I was dropping the grandbaby off. Nice old car. Holy moly, we're getting another Dollar Tree. Should be about 27 for this area. Dollar General, Dollar Bag, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. That's becoming as almost popular as some of these coffee shops around here. All right, now we're out of the sunshine. I can see the screen. Hey, we're at 20. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Charles, I've been looking for that 1 acre lot on a lakeside somewhere, man. Or the river. Oh yeah. I know they had a big ruckus there where they one of their marketing engineers programmed a glitch into the system where every so often computers would add one extra item to your chart. I mean, it would be like 49 cents, 89 cents, 99 cents, stuff like that to your cart that you didn't know about and wasn't receiving. And I think they finally caught them after I think they were fining them like $3 million a day until they got it fixed. But the CEO in a letter said, we don't really care about the fine. We'll get it when we get to it. We make $30 billion a day. So evidently the fine was not strict enough. I would like an unfinished shed or something like that, Charles. Something you can just swing the big doors open, maybe have a big deck out there. A little wood stove in the wintertime. No insulation, nothing like that, but rats could get into or eat out or, rot. Great little, I would want a regular roof put on it, but then I put a tin roof over top of it just to hear the noise. Rocking to the rhythm of the rain. A 12 by 12 deck or a 12 by 12 shed, 12 feet tall, with a 8-foot walk-around porch. And then, of course, I have to have a chicken coop out there somewhere. What are you going to use that one for? Like a workshop? That's a pretty good size. Does the door open on the side of it or in the middle of the 16-foot? Yeah, Charles, if I think I had the spot and the material delivered, I could probably do that in a week. With some help and some good fishing buddies. Work around during the day and fish all night. Woodworking shop, doors on the side. Yeah. I think if you put doors on the 16-foot side run, that would take up a lot of your space inside. Big double doors on the edge and you could get longer materials in there. Of course, kind of like my trailer, you have to take everything out and turn it around and bring it back in if you're cutting it on a saw. Airplane, welcome in. Heck yeah, there's always some shady kind of work to do. Clean a little brush, work on the path, sit back and drink Coca-Cola by the cooler. I've been looking at all those sites down there, realtor.com and land flip and all this stuff, and about everything I find already has a big $100,000 home sitting on it or something. A couple of the smaller ones, up to, $30,000, $40,000, are nowhere near a lake or a river. Right in the middle of town. Nothing that I want. Daniel, are you still hanging out? Rolling, rolling, rolling. That old truck reminded me of me when I was younger. Everything I had, I wanted to primer it black. Yeah, I mean, sure you can get it done. You can build it a little cheaper yourself, but sometimes, bringing it in, they set it up for you in one day. Sure beats, buying the material, hauling it, storing it, stacking it. Take a couple weeks to build it right. I mean, yeah, you set it on the 31st, you'll be moving in your equipment on the November 1st, or probably the day of. Time consuming, helps, means a lot. Now, is that an Amish built one, or is it just a local person? I see a lot of these shit places popping up everywhere too. And plywood, you can keep an eye out for me too, man. If you come across any land down there, 5 to 10 acres, on a nice creek, a river, or a lake, keep me in mind. I'd like to stay in Ohio, but I just want to get out of this town here. I know a lot of land that I looked at, will let you build a tiny home on the property to live in, but they won't let you bring in a shed and set it up. It's the way it is in this county here. You can't bring in a mobile home unless you set it completely on a foundation and remove all the axles and the tongue. They want permanent structures only. If I had a big enough spot, I would probably start with a 12 by 12. And that way I could just keep adding to it. Maybe end up with a 12 by 48, something like that. If I hang around that long. I'm already 60, so I think a 12 by 12 would probably do me a nice summer or two. Well, McConnellsville there, they got I know it's a couple nice state places down there, and I think they even have free camping down there, right? Jesse Owens? That's where the big shovel used to sit. Front end bucket, whatever it was. We stopped down there a few times and got pictures. Definitely my kind of country down in there, some of those back roads. Well, this corn will definitely be gone tomorrow when we come back through here. Welcome in, folks. I'll probably run this live another 14 minutes. I think we should be back at the camper by then. Easy ground, yep. Archbold. Hello, Sky. Welcome in. How was your day? Great. Good to hear. Where are you from? What's going on? My day is pretty awesome, a little chilly. Of course, we got a lot of day left here. About 7 more hours, 8 of good daylight left. We're going to see what we can get into today. I like these little intersections where you can see a good mile each way before you even get to it. Oh, we're headed back over to the camper. Been out running a few little errands this morning. I just dropped the grandkids off at the house. They spent the night. They're usually good for a good long day or one night, and then they're ready to see little brother, little sister, ready for internet again. Yeah, where are you from, Sky? Iowa. About the third one from Iowa today. Welcome in. Iowa, America. Makes me wonder sometimes. Little chilly this morning, pretty flat, but it's pretty today. About like Iowa. Yeah, double tap that screen, hit that like button. Yep, we got a lot up in Defiance. Thank you for that thumbs up. Yeah, that's what I'd prefer, the rolling hills over these flat lands, especially during tornado season. How's your weather there, Sky? Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Say hello. You guys come in and you give me a like and you want to talk to us. Kind of like Florida. I go down there in December in shorts and most of those people are wearing sweaters. Hello, AP. How you doing this morning, man? We got enough trains up here too, Plywood, that I know. Got to get you a snowmobile, that's for sure. Especially out there in those flat areas where you could probably get snow drifts 20, 30 foot deep. What's up with you today, AP? Having a wonderful Saturday off, or are you working? I think Sky is, how old are you, Sky? I'm thinking 10. Nine, okay. There you go. Carving the pumpkins. Man, I found it much easier. The kids like to paint them instead. They last about a month longer. Well, that's pretty cool. We have about one train every 30 minutes up here. Sometimes they pull just empty cars, and sometimes they're double stacked with shipping containers. Come on over, we're not that far away. About an 8-hour drive. I'm hoping January is the only month we have any snow around here. 30 days I can handle. Here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. Well, yeah, pretty much. Sometimes we get early summers, and sometimes they hang around a little longer than they should. Sedalia. We're going to go around this guy before his culvert falls off. As you can see, nothing but flat land up here. Well, you got to get 50 subscribers and then be approved by YouTube. Just have you some shorts and some videos out there. They'll keep an eye on your channel for you. When you hit 50, take you 24, 48 hours and you'll be able to go. It will add that to the bottom of your screen. How many subscribers you got there, Sky? None? Well, if you're on your home screen, right down at the bottom, you know, just make you some short videos, about a minute long or so, up to 3 minutes now. Just make a video, and then when you go onto your home page, you put post or short. And then he will let you add it to your home page. Pretty simple. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Yeah, that culvert looked like it was well used. But you just go to people's lives like you are now, double tap the screen, give them a like, subscribe to them, go to their channel, watch a short or a video, and then drop a comment, say hello, whatever, tell them you subscribed, and that gives them a chance to follow you back. If you don't show people your channel and stuff like that, they will never be able to find you out there. But just make some regular videos on your phone and save them, and then you can post any one of those you want. But you're probably on a computer or a laptop, so I don't know if you even have a phone. So then you would have to save the pictures to your computer. Unless you're in that YouTube for Kids thing, then they are very strict. Almost getting a time for a little noon brats and some baked beans, Charles, if you're still here. Got some mac and cheese, some baked beans, some sweet corn. I got some whole kernels. I'm going to try a little crappie fishing out there today. Try to catch a crappie because the weather is crappy. And you probably didn't even try too hard, did you, Plywood? Hopefully when you found us or we found each other, I think I've got at least probably 2 or 3 people from one of your lives or your channel. I'm hoping you're getting the same thing from me. I try to shout out everyone. Got a lot of people that's selling wood along the highways here. I just wish they had a price tag on what they're selling. Hey, good job, AP. And I'm sure I've probably grabbed 1 or 2 from you. I mean, people don't tell me most of them where they come from, but I had a pretty good group of about 25 or 30 that popped in all the time. But I know people get busy. And I know there's some giant deer out here in this corn patch. That's right. You don't have it until they tell you you have it. We're all fine until we go to the doctor, and then something new. Something new that needs prescriptions written for that they can get a little kickback from. The doctor told my uncle once he had 6 months to live. Told him to try and pay his bill. He said there's no way he could pay it in 6 months. So the doctor gave him a whole year to live. So it's weird. I seen maybe the next one. A couple people here had wood for sale, but no price on it. Man, for $8 at this campground, they have got very, very small bundles. Well, he don't even have any wood out there now, so. Oh well, we got 3 big bundles to get us to the night. Here we are, folks, back at the great Harrison Lake State Park. They put a lot of money into this last year. This year, probably be around 7 o'clock tonight, soon as it gets dark, AP. Appreciate you, man. Have a good day. Oh, yeah, man. Well, I'll keep that in mind, too, because I think when I frame up a shed or something, that it's all going to be in rough lumber. It's still got to be way cheaper than market price lumber. And then we're down to 3, folks. But we got 23 likes, and that's okay. Looks like somebody's selling wood up on the corner, too. Nice big cat sitting up on the bank hunting. This guy, yeah, no way, man. He's got like 6 pieces of wood there for $5. $75 for a ton of wood. Well, that would be a pretty good deal with poplar. Probably not as good a deal with a heavy oak or ash. Last year, this whole front of this field was all trees. They cut it all out and donated it to the campground here, but you don't see any of that wood being sold. They done a pretty good job of clearing that off and getting it. Yeah, I probably rustle me up a little quick snack for lunch. I'm gonna walk back over to right here from my camp. Half a mile hike through this backside here. It goes up and down, up and down. I'll probably walk it out to the other edge and walk it back, instead of walking around the entire lake, which is mostly blacktop, and going through the other campground over there. They give me a chance to see if the little store is open over here. Yeah, definitely some beautiful country over in here. Charles, are you still with us in here, man? It says there's 3. I know Plywood's still here. And they got a pretty nice little doggy park here. Got its own beach. Not too bad with a couple little stops there. About 50 minutes from home each way. I'm telling you, man, I don't know, but people were pulling in here at 11 o'clock last night, 11:30, setting up, and then I had a few people, just overnighters, must have been traveling. A couple nice looking truck campers that pulled in and set up after I got here and was already gone this morning at daylight. I don't think the one guy, he got out of his truck and went to the camper, and I never seen him again the rest of the day. Man, a lot of people go all out. They come camping, they bring 3 vehicles, a golf cart. I'm going to turn around, and there's my little beast, Black Beauty. My neighbors have left, which is probably pretty good. They had one of those little small barking dogs last night. Didn't bother me much, but it was just the fact that it seemed like everybody else wanted to walk their bigger dogs through here. Well, folks, I appreciate you going along with the ride with me. We are back at home for a little bit. Let's get back to the other side there. Get our little crossways here. Got to get that coffee cup out. Hello, Journey. How you doing? We have made it back this morning. How was your day so far, Journey? Let me grab my tripod and I'll set her up out here. Lock myself out. Well, that's cool, because I'm about to get off here. Let them be live. Let them be live. I think I'm going to fix me a little bit of lunch and either get out there and either go for a hike or do a little fishing. But I let everybody hang out this morning with some breakfast, and that was pretty cool. What's your plans for the day? Going home yet? Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little hiking first. Maybe it'll warm up a little bit. And I'm sure by tonight we'll have a new neighbor. Hard to believe these people. They pulled in last night about the same time I did, set up. I mean, just had so much stuff. They set out there, had a little fire going, and then packed up and gone one night. I don't think I would pull the camper for one night. But you never know. These people could be weary travelers that's on the road every day. Thank you, Matt. I don't know what that was. I seen a picture of something pop up. How you doing today, Matthew? Did you get the race last night, or is that tonight? Oh. Oh, a gift. Thank you. Oh. Thank you very much. I'll save all my coins up when I ever get to catch you guys racing there. That'll help me get a nice big racing shirt. Oh, good deal. Did you make it through without any incidents, no crashes? Or is that the ideal, to crash the other people? Still a little bit breezy here, I think. It's going to make a nice little hike. Oh, well, hello, A10. Now, that'd be a fun kind of race then. I used to get frowned upon if there's little go-kart tracks down through Tennessee, and I thought that's what you were supposed to do. So I'd catch up with people and spin them out. And then eventually they say, get off the track. How you doing, A10? Where you flying to today? Hello, Craig. It was all good. It was all good. We got up this morning. We had some breakfast. Thank you, A10. You got me a kitty cat in a box. I got up this morning. We had some breakfast. And then Mama called. So she decided, hey, would it be all right if I go home tonight? Well, that sounds like fun kind of racing to me. Now, this ain't the one where you gotta tape the sticks to your windshield, right? And if you're done, you break off the stick. That tells people not to crash into you anymore. A10, we've had a wonderful day so far. Finally getting up to 45 degrees there. We're thinking about going on a little hike. Try to get some video out. Well, that's good. I mean, I know some people get you pinned down and in a corner and they want to keep crashing in, make sure that vehicle is out of commission. So you probably got a lot of rivals out there. Morning.
Good morning.
We got a few out stirring already, so I'm going to give it about another minute, guys, and well, you got to learn somewhere, and nothing like getting your feet wet, most things. Well, we're going to be around here hanging out all day. I don't think I'll go live on the hike, but I am going to try a fishing live sometime today. And then 7 o'clock tonight, we'll have a fire live. Oh, yeah. Now, do you guys run pipes back and put like the radiators in the trunk and the back seat and all that good stuff to keep them from being the first thing taken out? I know you're not allowed to modify as far as welding braces and rods in there, correct? Bless me. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you guys. Costume paint? What is that? Let me grab my boots really quick. Be right back. Like paint it. Hello, upstate New York. How you doing? How you doing? Ericor. Oh, that's cool. When I get big time, man, I'll have you paint my out and about with M&D. Paint it on the roof. You too, Jim Rockford. How you doing? But I got to get up there and watch you guys start. Do a little racing first. All we got to do is make it to big time. you guys have sponsors now that like the announcer calls out the names and stuff while you're racing? Yeah. All right, man, we are ready to hike. Well, that's cool, but I mean, but you don't have people say, hey, this is, we'll see you later, Plywood. I am definitely out of here in 1 minute. I know, I keep talking, but we'll hopefully catch you later on the Fishing Live. Yeah, just so the racer, hey, this guy is sponsored by Out and About with M&D would be pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Get to rolling and get my camera ready for hopefully get a little bit of videos out there. Thanks, Plywood, for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it, folks. Matthew, if you're just hanging out around today, you and Journey, I can't promise a time, but we will be back on a little later with some fishing. Hopefully some crappie and maybe some cats, and definitely at 7 o'clock tonight we will have a fire right here. So take care of that Journey there, would you? Oh, well, that's cool, but you never know if you get a break. So we'll see you guys later on tonight, and as always, guys, thanks for hanging out with me.